We'll get the recording going here. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you again. This is scenario 99 out of 146. And tonight, our scenario is called Sunny Swamps. This well-themed amusement park already has several rides. All right, it's got a head start, huh? But has plenty of space for expansion. Our objective is to have at least 1,600 guests in our park by the end of year 3, October year 3. And then we need to have also a park rating of at least 600 at that time as well. So let's go ahead and get started. So it's already open. This is a pay for the rides scenario. We already have almost a tenth of the guests we need. It's a lot of pathways. It's a maze of pathways, but hey, it's not going to be crowded. That's good. Start off with some mechanics, and let's see what we are researching. Let's switch to maximum, and we have 6 gentle rides, 6 coasters, and only one. Okay. And shops and stalls. What do we got? We got the necessities. All right, let's do just thrill rides for the moment, just because we only have one, and those are really good rides to be able to stick in little spots a lot of the time. Actually, you know what? Let's get 2 handymen and just one mechanic, just because we have only 2 rides at the moment. And actually, you know what? Boom, let's do that, and then quickly. Kind of like doing this. It's kind of fun. Having it like in the middle so they have to go around it. And then it gives us a nice spot to kind of branch out from if we want to have some other paths coming out or something else. We'll see. Okay, so we want to maintain our guests. Oh yeah, I wanted to change it up. Price range. Let's not enable the ride manager. I want to try and manage it myself tonight, because it's a little bit of a kind of easy peasy. So when we're doing that, so we'll one easy way to do it is the fact of I think it's pretty much like you can take the excitement level and like make that the price roughly. I think that's what I've heard before, at least to start out with. But then also you can look at people's thoughts, and you can see what they say. So they'll say, hey, as long as they don't say it's too expensive, and you see that the line is empty, then you should be good. I mean, some are just not as exciting. Like the river rafts is pretty low, so it's not going to be very busy anyways. So that one will usually be a little bit slower anyways. How many rafts are on this anyways? 9? Mr. Pickles can read minds. I sure can. Sure can, especially if you're in my park. Only if you're a guest, though. Thanks for the shout out. These paths are nice. Yeah, I like it when the game actually utilizes different paths. And oh, we need to fix this one spot. The only thing I don't understand is why it doesn't like make the default for the pathways what is already existing in the park. So like I had to change it to the red checker pattern, and then the bamboo railings. Oh, that's what it is. Bamboo concrete railings, wooden space. I wish they had more than 4. They need to come up with some more, or have like color options. So that's one thing I'm surprised they haven't done as much. They haven't added more like pathway types just into OpenRCT2. I'm sure that you can do that with some other mods to add into the game. Maybe I'll look into that sometime and we can do more pathway colors. But I'm surprised the base game with the mod doesn't have more options. Okay, the water coaster. Let's do 850 and see what people say. People should say if it's too much. And that's a good thing. This is a good thing to be checking anyways. Coming in here to the guest and looking at this second tab. Pause the game so it doesn't jump around. And it'll tell you what people are thinking. And if you're looking for ones like this blank, or this item, or whatever from this kiosk or this shop, is a really good value. So that's a good way to know where you can raise prices. Or if it says, I'm not paying that much for such and such ride or item, if you're seeing a lot of people say that, that's another good indication that maybe you need to price it down a little bit. I am going to make the umbrellas $5. Honestly, that's the one exploit in the game. You can bump it up to $20 and they'll pay whatever it is to get an umbrella once it starts raining. So let's do an extra 20 cents there. But this one we want to maintain, like, we don't have the ATM in these first game scenarios, so people can't go to the ATM, get more cash when they run out, and stay in the park. When they run out of cash, they leave the park, and we need to have 1,600 guests by the end of year 3 or 4. 3. Okay, so we need to get about 533 guests each year. That's nice. Back from the shop. Welcome back, Hermione. 9 rafts around sounds like it would be dangerous in real life. Well, it's going pretty slow. This is like the river cruise in Disneyland kind of thing. It's actually pretty short. So, let's see. How long is it to do? 2 minutes and 20. Okay. So if you divide, hey, let's do a little bit of math here. If you have, let's see, that's 120 plus 27. That's 114 divided by 9 rafts. 16.33. Okay, that's actually pretty even. Keeping it at 15-second wait time to do it. That should be evenly spaced out pretty good. So we'll leave that be. Because you probably don't see it in here. If you look through these little windows, there's probably several rafts. Yeah, you can kind of see them move now. There's several queued up, ready to go. We're waiting on people to just come into the queue line and actually go on the ride. So, and then we'll get just a couple of these TVs. There's not enough people lining up quite yet, and we're losing some time as we're just talking. But I enjoy explaining things, so because not everything is always very apparent in how this game works. Okay, and the seafood stall, I might avoid that because it's pretty expensive. So that's a decent spot. Chicken, let's do 50 cents profit. I don't want to milk these guys too much. Nope, okay, we can do this. They only have so much money, like I said. If we had the ATM, which I could mod that in, but I don't want to, so. I enjoy learning about things, so explain away. Okay. I mean, that's what makes it interesting for you guys, so I feel like I have to at least keep talking at some point. If I was just silent, which sometimes I don't have much to say and I feel bad, but if I don't have much to say, it's not as exciting, I would imagine. Be like, hey, streamer boy, start talking, entertain me. Are you not entertained? No, so keep talking. Okay, we'll put some benches around. We don't really need, I don't know, I probably put way more than you really need. But they serve a couple purposes. It's good, people like to sit while they eat, so it's good to have some buy food. If you have an intense ride that people may get nauseous from, it helps people reduce their nausea level, so they might not throw up. And that'll keep your park a little bit cleaner. Clean! And then we want plenty of garbage cans, so people don't just throw their trash on the ground. You're looking really muscular. Oh, thank you, anchovies. It's been all those push-ups you guys have been having me do. 25 stream streak. Hey, Bob, how's it going? Thank you for hanging out so consecutively. And look at that. Now we gave Kevin the reminder to redeem some push-ups. Am I surprised? No. Did Kevin do push-ups for me when he came to visit me this week? No. I still don't know if he can do a push-up. I haven't seen him do a push-up. He claims he does them when we do ours, but who knows? Thank you for the lurk, Bob. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Appreciate that. Speaking of push-ups, all right, let's do a few here really quick. You know the drill. Looks like someone's getting right back down on that ground. Yeah. This one I thought I could relax just a little bit. No, Kevin comes in here and he's like, "Hey, you know what? Let's shake things up. Let's get the earth moving. Let's do some push-ups." If any of you guys have seen the Nature Walk video, you get that reference. All right, here we go. Can believe it's 20. Oh, you've got quite the imagination there, anchovies. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good job, guys. And Kevin, well, who knows? Good job, maybe. Cannot confirm nor deny if he participated or not. You're just gonna have to trust me. Okay. Let's get the camera in the good spot so it doesn't look like I'm a tiny little person. Okay. It's looking good. Let's see here. So we got benches, we got garbage cans, we got a few workers, we got our rides. We built some food, we built a kiosk. We should probably do another bathroom down over here as well, somewhere. And then also do another kiosk as well. Which honestly, dang it, that actually was a good spot for the kiosk. Because it's on a corner. I like putting them on corners because then, oh, it's too tall for that. Dang it! Alright, we'll put it over here. That is okay. Oh, now you're just showing me up, Kevin. Okay, I believe ya. I did 50. Look how good I am. Okay. Let's see here. What do we want to put where? What makes sense? We do something like this. We can put... actually, that's not bad. Do that. No, just... If I had the points, it'd be right back down on the ground. Hey, well, it can be done... I think it can be redeemed every 15 minutes, just so it's not overdone. I forget if I have a limit of how many times it can be redeemed in a stream or not. But, yeah, I just don't want it to be abused. So, that is all. It'd be funny to chain them back to back. You know, sometimes that happens, though. Like, if someone redeems it when I'm still, like, coming in and, like, doing the Bible reading and stuff like that, and and then someone does it again before we get started, they will add together. So I've done 30 at a time. Haven't done 45 though. That would be a lot. Get back up here, super sweaty playing the game. Luckily I don't sweat that easily or that quickly. I mean, it's not like it's not a full workout. It's just a small part of one. So, how big is this park anyways? Oh my gosh, this place is huge. We've got a lot of room to expand to. Okay, we can make sure to space things out a bit. Oh, we don't have the carousel. Wow. Wow. Where do we want to put something like that here? This is kind of cool. It's kind of almost the center of the park-ish, a little bit. At least the center of what's here. It's a good spot for an observation tower. Doesn't want to get too... Yeah, I don't want to make anyone feel that bad. I mean, I don't want to show Kevin up that bad. I mean, he's got a wife and kids. I want to make sure that they still look up to him. No, just joking. Sorry, too far. He's like, too far, bro, too far. So... Okay, do I need to come... Probably need to... over a little bit. Is that in the way? Actually, that works out really good. It'll give just a little extra room so it's not just 2 segments. Silly goose indeed, yes. Yes. Okay. Anyways, alright, let me turn the game sounds up just a little more, just so you can hear everything. I usually don't, like, I hear it myself through my speakers, but then watching, like, Undrafted stream when he's playing this, it's like, oh, can I hear all the sounds really well? And it's like, I like to hear that. I hope you guys can hear it too, because it's a lot of good sounds. Good sound effects in this game. Let's see. What are we researching? Got the sweet inverter ship, and then we're still getting more thrill rides. Okay, so now we have 3. Excellent. What? Where do we want this? I want to try to keep, like I said, I'll keep things somewhat spaced out. Very nostalgic sound effects for me with this game. Yeah. That's why, like, I don't know, I've seen some gameplay of the 3rd game, and I just, maybe once we finish more or less playing through some of this game, I'll want to try it, but I don't know. I mean, it's like, see, that's a really long queue line. Do we need one that long? I don't know. Is a bit long. Oh well. Little Kev and I used to play the real version of this on PC when we were little. Brother Kev, that's right. That is true. I think we got it attached to a cereal box. I think a lot of people got it attached to a cereal box. I know, I got a copy of it that way. We got several copies when I was a kid. We bought, like, just the base game. I think maybe even they had it at Costco or something like that. And we got the deluxe version. We got a version of it through cereal box. So we probably had at least 3 versions. And then I have 2 copies of it here. Funny enough. So I have this version, which, funny enough, this one, I think the disc must be at my parents' house because it's empty. So it must be somewhere in their computer junk cabinet. Because my mom actually played it a little bit and she enjoyed it. And then I got... This one has a slipcover, but a deluxe version, same thing. And... Oh! Surprise, surprise. There's no disc in this one either. I don't know where the discs went off to, but I have it on Steam. I have a digital copy, and that's the way you play it nowadays anyways, so... Funny stuff. Maybe that was the first game and not the second. Yeah, I only played the first game. I never played the second game until I got it on Steam. Can we stick something like this? Oops. Is that how I want it? No. Didn't mean to click already. You know what? We could do that and have it go right down to there. And then this can be right there. Yeah, I don't know if the second game ever came on a cereal box. That's one I kind of wonder if they just had so many discs of the first game, and they're like, what do we do with all of them? You know, let's give them away in cereal boxes to kids. Then they'll buy the second game when they find out that it's available. Alright, that is a pretty short line, but that's okay. We'll probably have more than one motion simulator. They're pretty popular. Yeah, same, yeah. Either way, super fun, yeah. I mean, the second game is basically like a true DLC kind of thing, because it adds a ton of more scenarios, some new tweaks to the game, fixes to different things, not everything, some new rides, new shops and stalls, a couple different mechanics, but basically same art style and everything, just kind of things added to it. So we have, or had, the 2 CD Corkscrew Follies and Loopy Landscapes. Ah, you had the individual ones. Interesting. Oops. Very cool. We can do another boring ride. Sure. Yeah, I don't remember if we bought any of the ones individually. We might have. Or did we just get the deluxe version? I don't remember. There's also a version on the original Xbox that I really want to get at some point. I don't know if I'd ever like play it, but just for like nostalgia reasons. Just to like have it in the collection, that would be really cool. So, I don't know. Maybe someday. Looks like a good map. Yeah, this is a pretty good map. I like that it's relatively flat. There's some dimension to it. I like that. That's fine. But it's not like mountains everywhere. And there's some water. And there's already a lot of it unlocked. Oops. It's a huge map, so you don't have to buy any more property. But yeah, this looks like a pretty good map. I mean, the scenario has a bit to do. You need 1,600 guests in 3 years, so it's a little bit of a faster pace, maybe. So actually, I probably should be trying to keep up with things a little bit better. But ooh, we got looping coasters already. Let's do our shuttle loop combo here. Where do we want to have shuttle loops going? Do we want to have that over here? Whoops. What if... Or, actually, you know what? Let's see. Do we want... Could do something like that. Entrance, exit. build another. These are fun. Oh, whoops. Wait a second, I did the wrong side. Dang it. Try that again. I was not thinking. All right. There, that gives us a little more space. All right. So what's pretty cool? What's really cool with the roller coasters, or any type of track ride, I think, doesn't even need to be a roller coaster. Anything that's a track ride, oops, you can do. You can synchronize your stations so that actually, let's go up one more, just so we can go a little higher if we want to. And so basically by doing that, then they will leave the station at the same time. So it's kind of fun. Like that. Hey Casey, welcome in. Good to see ya. I meant to just type yo. Hey, that's okay. As yo is still cool. Tonight I'm drinking. All of you Fallout fans out there, if you enjoy Fallout or not, there's you can find this nowadays at certain places. You can find a Sunset Sarsaparilla, aka root beer, which is the drink in the game in Fallout New Vegas. You can find that. It's made by Jones Soda. It's pretty good. I recommend it. Mrs. Pickles and I enjoyed that. She actually got the blue star under the cap, so that was pretty cool. 1 in 12 gets that. Okay. Let's get this pathway going. So, I wonder what colors we're gonna do. I'm contemplating playing Minecraft, Roblox, or Stardew Valley. Ooh. Sounds like some fun, cozy type games. Sounds like fun. Ooh, that's so fun. Okay. You have a couple days off, Casey? Or for the holiday coming up? Or what's going on with you? Or do you you probably still have work on certain days. I guess you need to still have people at the clinic to take care of the animals, right? Duh, obviously. Hope your tests and everything have been going well. We'll come back and do colors and stuff for this. I just want to try to keep getting things built, to keep getting people in the park. Let's see here. Ooh, Hermione votes for Stardew. We need to create a poll. What game should Casey play? Do you like these trees, though? Are these a special... Yeah, they're part of this one. Okay, fun. They look nice. We'll have to make sure to keep things decorated nicely over time so it's not just blah. Still work, but because the clinic is actually closed Thursday to Sunday, I'm gonna work like my weekend shifts where it's 4 to 6. Okay, so kind of just checking in and stuff. Okay, gotcha. Well, nice. I mean, I guess that's probably nice. At least you can have something. So. Okay, let's see, what other kind of coasters? There's something else nice. We've got some of these like junior coasters and stuff. We never really do a whole lot, but there's been a couple. Man, I forget. I need to go back to that website and find some more custom designs for. How big is this one? This one's kind of big. How much does it cost? 5,000. We can do this one. That's kind of cool. I like that. How much is that going to be? Ooh, almost enough cash. Come on, we just need a couple more people to buy umbrellas. There we go. Yeah, it's going to be the same for Christmas, but we're closed from like the 24th through the 2nd. Okay. Do you like that? Is it nice to have some time off, or are you kind of bummed that you are losing hours? I can see both being something on that. I can see that you might want the hours. Let's see. Excitement, less intense. Oh, that's not bad. Nothing there. Some of these vehicles or trains have different effects. And so that's kind of nice. So we got 2 trains of 3 cars each. What if we do 3 and 3? Yeah, let's do that. It's both. But my boss is pretty nice about me coming in a bit early to get some extra time in, as long as I'm working. Yeah, as long as you have things to do, then I don't see what the problem should be. So that's good. I'm glad that you're still able to work and, you know, get things taken care of and all that. So. Okay, we'll just make something fun. We'll put some trees in there, and or maybe even a kiosk of some kind in there too. And so, I'm trying to have plenty of space for people to walk, plenty of space. Things aren't jammed together. Let's see. And again, if any of you guys want to be a part of the park, please be sure to let me know. And I'd love to. Ooh, that's right. Hopefully, we don't have any issues trying to get over any of these hills. There's enough speed there. I didn't even think about that. Sometimes if you change how many cars, it looks like there's plenty of speed there. If you change how many trains or how many cars are on a train, that can change how well they can go up and over these hills and everything. So, also had a discussion with my sister about Bible study, and she didn't know what to study. I mentioned that I've been thinking about Psalms 21 through 23 a lot. Yeah, I read those ones not too long ago. Yeah, what's been keeping them on your heart? Is it just something that you feel the Holy Spirit has been just keeping that in mind, or anything specific about any of those verses, or just curious? All right, let's keep an eye out and see what things are looking like. Oh boy, people really like this. Okay, we'll keep those TV screens. People keep them happy. Happy. Lots of people love this water coaster. I almost want to make this line shorter, because that's a lot of people in line. 48 people in line. It's a lot of people. I think I'll do something like that, and then we can have a pathway branch off or something like that. So that's a bit better. Okay. Take a moment to pause and see what people are thinking. Shuttle Loop 2 is a really good value. Oh, I haven't been changing the prices. Okay. I think that this can at least... Let's bump it up to 4. See what people think. Need to remember to check prices. $150. I'll say 2. Let's see, what does Casey say? I told her it was interesting going from happiness from the blessings given to grief, wondering why bad is happening, to acceptance, knowing that no matter what high or low, that God brings you through. Exact. That's great. That's a really good connection. I like that. Well done. What is this one set to? We got... Let's do that. That one might be a little high. No, I mean, the excitement is right there. It's not intense, and it's very low nausea. Hey, Inaki, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome on in. Good to see you. Clean and tidy. Good value, good value, good value. Okay. Anything else? Need to go to the bathroom. We have 2. We can add another... We probably should add another bathroom over here. Inverted. Okay. We'll let this run for a little bit, and then we'll check and see what people are thinking. Oh, the regular pirate ship. Is that what this is? Yeah. $2. Is that too much? $2.10. I never really read Psalms. I knew a little bit of Psalms 23, but only because of Leanna Crawford's song. Okay. Yeah, Psalms are really good. Good. And a lot of them aren't very short, so you can read one. It doesn't take very long, but they're really good and encouraging. I definitely recommend it. It's just been on my mind, and I just really read 21 through 23 today. Hey, there you go. Not a coincidence. Okay. Oh, I like the lily pads too. I didn't even think about that. Is that something in... It is. It's in here. Cool. We'll have to remember to add these in places. Anyways. Chem Spook, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Good to see you, my friend. Alright. And we'll put... of these trees around. What are those trees? Oh, those are those tiny trees. Okay. Let's just do this thing here. 8. Usually much more manageable. Doing it that way. There we go. Definitely like having trees around. That definitely fills in the space a lot more. If we put 2 gongs right there, that way if they shoot off the track, they'll hit a gong or something. I don't know. Okay. That looks nice. See, just having trees in there really fills things out, and it looks very pleasant. Okay, let's put a bathroom over here, too. Never have too many bathrooms. Everyone, that's what always, nearly always one of the highest comments is that people want to use the bathroom. And I always pretty much chalk it up to people usually in line somewhere, someone eating something, and eating, like sitting on a bench, or someone on a ride. So, all right. Starting to get more of those things, so let's get Gentle and roller coasters into the mix again. And let's see, what else can we do? Where do we want to build next? Do we want to build something small here to continue out? We can do some stuff over here. Maybe a fun coaster could be over here. I want to try to keep it even because I feel like when you're building a park, at least this is already established. Like you have 2 rides and a lot of good lore plans, so to speak, with pathways and everything. But when you're starting out fresh, I always feel like you always have a lot of the flat rides at the beginning, and then because you can quickly do that cheaply early on, and then later on you'll end up having more coasters kind of at the back. So, all right, let's give it some time. Let's see what people say. Pirate Ship 1 is a good deal. Oh, look at that. It's getting pretty busy. What else? Inverted. People have been aging or queuing for ages. See, that's what I don't want. So why don't we instead... Oh, that's right. Try to have TVs in all of the queue spots so that people are happier. But you know what? Even with this, maybe we do that. Make it a little bit shorter. That way people can't be in too long of a line. And people can be kind of walking around. What is the... There is no minimum. Okay, perfect. As soon as it fills up, it takes off. Okay, so this is when everyone starts buying umbrellas. And one nice thing too, if you raise prices on umbrellas, that's another alternate way of getting some income when it's raining, because there's as you'll probably see and notice, less people will queue on a lot of rides when it's raining. People don't want to ride a ride when it's raining. The only caveat to that is that if it is a ride that's technically covered, so to my knowledge, like the motion simulator, it's inside of something. Observation tower, the haunted house, or if a ride has something over the top of it, some sort of not a fence or wall, some sort of like theming item or a roof, then it will be considered indoors and people will still ride on it even if it's raining. But yeah, when it rains, people will buy an umbrella if they don't have one and they have the money for it, so that is kind of nice. So it's one way to get a little bit of money back, or money coming in. Observation tower is a good deal. Hey, look at that. People finally jumped in line here. Let's do $2 and see what that does. Maybe it's just I always looked at it right after, well, people are still pouring in. Let's do it at $2.50. How's everything else looking? They've been queuing for ages, but it was great. So, that's good. People are already running out of cash. It's got $8, $9 left. Okay. And we can always decrease our prices a little bit if it's too much, just to make sure that people, is it really got to be that high? I think that's a bit too high. Let's see if we can get more people on this river rafts ride. Maybe $3. I guess one nice thing is that if you see a ride that like no one is queuing up for and it's pretty empty and no one's really on it, just lower the price a little bit and see if people start getting in line, and usually that fixes it. So this one has been consistently busy. Let's do 450. And I'm not here to like milk them dry, because then they'll want to leave. I mean, hopefully you get more people coming in to replace them, but yeah. But we're doing really good. We've had a good increase. We're up to 731 guests, and we've got about a month and a half, almost 2 months left. How many? 11 rides. Let's get, how many? 2. Let's get one more. And we'll get 5 handymen. Five should be enough. Let's get our transparency options window. This is pretty handy to just toggle things nicely and quickly. Another thing you can do is come down to highlight path issues, and then you can see, hey buddy, where do you think you're going? Look at all this terrible stuff on the ground over here. Alright, Cynthia, you've now been deemed cleaner of the entrance. You will forever stay in this area, cleaning all of these pathways. Alright, Kevin. Your time has come. What do you want to do? Where do you want to work? Where can I sign you up? Do you want to be a mechanic? Do you want to be a handyman, or do you want to be an entertainer? Your pick. Name is Connor for some reason, okay. And I'd like him to be an entertainer. Alright, what type of entertainer will it be? A knight. Interesting choice. Alright, let's do it. Look at that. Oh, Roman costume. I was close. Not quite a knight. Kind of a knight of a different time period. Alright. Arnie, we'll no longer call you Arnie. We will call you Connor. There you go. Go, entertain the people. Put smiles on their faces. Turn those frowns upside down. Or else you're fired. Okay. So we got food down there. Let's put some food over here. Oops, wrong button. Chicken. Okay. Cool. Alright, so we got some food in more than one place. Near the front, near the back. We got several bathrooms spread around. We've got, what, 4? And we've got a couple kiosks as well. Looking good. We're up to almost 750. 1 month left. What are people thinking? Let's read their minds for a second here. The chicken is a really good value. Well, we're going to keep it that way. Pirate Ship 1 is good. Twist. You know, I don't think there's always, well, maybe we need to do some more on this side of the park, because it's getting busy over here. You can see just the sheer volume of people walking around. Very high through here, because we got 3 coasters and the swinging ship. But then it kind of thins out a little bit. So let's do, maybe we need to have something more on this side over here. We've kind of filled out this area anyways. We might put something small here, but maybe not. So, just to keep things balanced. Oh, and what are we working on? Top spin? Suspended swinging... Oh, there you go. Suspended swing coaster. It's not the most exciting one out there, but, you know, we can try it. Creepy Pro, thank you for the check-in. Good to see you. Let's see, that's 7,000. This one can be pretty pricey. That's one thing that makes it difficult. Wow, look at that one. 35,000 bucks. Sheesh. This one is cheaper, but it's kind of... It's a pretty big footprint. I mean, it could work, but it's like really high up in the air too. Which maybe works... No? I don't know. I don't really like that one. I think I like this one. And we will have it here once we have enough money. We are pretty close, so we'll just wait. And that will get people more on this side of the park. We can add some more pathways around. Okay. We can have some pathways come around. So this guy can come off this and go over this way. We can have something kind of come around and connect to it. There, we can see things from a little bit different angle. 2 trains, 5 cars each. Let's increase the chain lift hill. That's right, we should try to have things in their pagoda theming, because that's the kind of theming we got, so. Alright, let's get this testing. While we're thinking about that, let's get the pagoda theming for each of these as well. Looks good. Guess we can do that for everything, right? Huh? Yep, I think so. Too bad there's not something like that that works well with like the bathrooms and the information kiosk to kind of fit within that theme too. I bet, again, there's probably something that modders do that could add that in or change that. So, I don't know, maybe someday I can try to look for something like that. I know there's a lot of separate asset packs that you can get that will change, or not change, just add other things in, but changing actual things, that's a bit different. Oops. Okay, I think that's all of them. We all have that theme now. Yeah. Okay. That's given plenty of time. What if we colored this in a way that was like... These are like Flying Ninja or something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure what like colors. Usually they're just all black. Is there a good green that kind of blends in? That kind of blends in with the grass. Thinking, what kind of green blends in with the grass the most? Actually, that's pretty good. You almost don't even see it. Blue wing. Flying ninja. Okay. Ooh, that's right. Yes, can't get to this. There's no pathway. Thank you, game. Okay, so that's connecting to that. We'll worry about winging that around to another area once we get the entrance at least added here. Oh, look at that. So it does go down. Can we just go straight across? No, because that's in the way. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Actually, that works out pretty good. We'll do that. Alright, people. We are now open for business. But let me make sure we increase the price. About $5. At least $5. We'll leave it at that, see how that looks, and we'll come back and check on it after a little bit. Okay. Alright, that filled up really fast. And we're almost, look at that, we're, what, 5 days away from the end of the year, and we have over 800 guests. We're over halfway to our guest goal. And we're at the 1 year mark. Not bad. We should hopefully have a good influx of people still. We haven't had to increase our loan, so that's a good thing. Let me just double check something here. Hey, how's it going? Feeling swank? Good to see ya. Welcome in. God bless you. Thanks for coming to hang out. I was lurking in your stream earlier with your playing Rocket League with your son, but then we had dinner, so that I went and then you were done by the time I got back. So hope you had some fun playing Rocket League tonight. Let me give you a shout out. If you're looking for another Christian streamer, please go check out Feelin' Swank. Another good guy streaming, playing some fun stuff. Because I think you're more getting kind of back into it, right? So I haven't caught in too many of your streams, but it's been fun, the ones that I have. I'm playing some Minecraft, and it's playing Rocket League. What else do you like playing? I forget. Yeah, it was fun. Had been a while since we've done a duo stream. It looked like a lot of fun. I'm glad you had a good time doing it, because it looked like you guys were having a good time. Okay. This pathway. I want to... and just kind of... There we go. That's what we'll do. Give some more areas for people to walk. Places to sit, relax, enjoy the scenery. Got a lot of good trees, foliage around that people can look at. Terraria 2. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I've been trying to keep at the streaming hard with some in real life stuff. Yep. But it's what I love doing when I have a free night. Yeah. And yeah, that's how things have kind of changed for me once I've started getting into it. It's like I enjoy it. It's fun hanging out and getting to know more people. And also it's nice getting through some of the games that I've collected over the years, and new stuff, old stuff, whatever that I haven't played through or haven't played through in a long time. So like this game, I've never played all of the scenarios, and we're working our way through it. So, and I just don't really, I don't know. It's more fun doing this and hanging out with you guys than just watching a TV show. So. Let's see what else we got. Let's do the Enterprise. Is kind of a cool size one here. We'll put something like that here. And then I'm almost thinking we could have a pathway come out over here, so we can do another ride over here too, kind of behind it. So why don't we put the entrance there and the exit right here? Yeah, I feel like it's fun to share the moments with other people and just hang out and chat. Yeah. And even like when I don't want to stream, I'll usually have somebody's up just to kind of have that conversation going and hearing that and just enjoying it, as well as yeah, just in the background while I'm playing something else. And maybe that's just my brain nowadays, where I have to be doing more than one thing at once, which is frustrating. I hope I can maintain enough concentration for what I'm doing, but it's good to support other streamers and jump in and say something once in a while. But yeah, thanks. I appreciate you stopping by. I know it's later for you already, and so many people are on the East Coast, or a further time zone east than where I'm at, so it's not always the easiest. Okay, so we have that. Let's put maybe we'll do a gentle ride. Ooh, we could do a nice maze. Castle? Should we do a castle maze? Let's do the crazy castle. All right, let's see what this is looking like from this angle here. How about something like that? Okay, time for sleep for us. Thanks for everything. See you the next time. God bless you, my friend. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it. Have a great night. Get some good rest. You've had a long day. And yeah, looking forward to when we get to see you again, and when we get to just chat as well. So, God bless you, you and the family. And if I don't see you or hear from you, have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Okay. Thinking we can kind of do something like that, maybe. And then what if make this green? Oops. Do that. Okay. One nice thing though about this is that we can have 64 people on a maze at once, and so that can can we put something like this? Well, we can do a couple of these buildings. Oh, it won't fit there. That's too bad. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know how well that fits. Maybe it fits better there. Put in a tree there. Okay, that looks pretty good. You can fill that out to have some fun scenery items there. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Thank you. Appreciate that. $1. How about 150? Oh, did he just change his mind? I want to go on something more thrilling than Crazy Cats. I thought he literally walked in a little bit and then turned around. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he just stopped. What are people thinking? Really good value. Okay. Okay. Love reading their thoughts. Yeah. Disgusting state of the paths. All right. It is time for us to do some housekeeping. All right. We're going to have this guy be over here because that is bad. Okay. You're done. This person will take... Sometimes I try to see how long I can have someone not have to patrol an area of the park. But it is a lot easier when someone is patrolling the park. So, there's that. And we'll put you right there. Just gotta make sure they're not gonna drop into the water. Okay, there's a lot of extra pathways. That's one thing. There's a lot of pathways in this park. So okay, that's that. That's fine. We've got plenty of cash. We can afford it. Okay, he dropped down there. Next, we will have there. Oops. And is that... No, let's have him connect up to there. Okay, he's... or she... it's already in their zone. Good. Next... I guess that's kind of a shorter space. We'll connect that at some point, and that will be... there'll be more to that, maybe. We'll see. Maybe not, and they'll just have a smaller section. And then... this isn't that much space. It looks like a lot, so we'll just do that. Okay. Let's look at path issues. Looks like this person will be taking care of that for us. And we'll put them at the end so they'll clean everything up. This is probably the worst spot. And then this person gets her entrance. Hello. I don't know why they just passed over that. Okay, there's a bit over here. I don't see any broken trash cans or benches, which is a good sign. Just full trash bins. So that is one thing. I don't hire any security guards because you're like, oh man, that you think security guards would keep people from breaking stuff. People only break stuff when they're angry, and they only get angry when there's a lot of trash everywhere, or they see other broken things, or I don't know. I'm sure there's a couple other things I forget off the top of my head. So if you can keep people happy, they won't get angry. If they don't get angry, they're not going to break stuff. If they don't break stuff, you don't need security guards. If you don't need security guards, you get a little more money. So okay. Man, this ride is still really exciting. And people love it. That's still doing good. I don't think this one is as popular as people think. Because people are saying they want to go on something more thrilling. I don't blame you. It's kind of a relaxing ride, more or less. For that, what do people think about this one? I want to go on something more thrilling. Running out of cash. $3. Just do $2.50. So at least if we can get some more people riding on it to keep it going, it's better than having fewer people at just a little bit more money. Good value. Still. Alright, $2. Again, on this one, 3 people can ride. Maybe we just keep it a little cheaper. Just to keep people going on it. This one needs to be at least $3.50. This one actually filled up. As $1. That should be fine. That's super cheap. This one, what did we do for this one? $5.50. Just looking at it makes me feel sick. Well, looking at you when you're sick makes me feel sick. Okay. We're still doing good on guests, and honestly, it's not that big of a deal that, you know, if we do price things high, we should be fine, because as long as we keep building stuff, then that's enough. That'll take care of it for us. So, side friction. I like the side friction. It's more simple. It's kind of fun. I do like this one. This is pretty cool. Does that cut off that side a little too much? I don't know. I don't think so. But it almost looks like a wall. I don't... Will it fit like that? It will. Wow. Okay. So I wasn't sure if the support limit would allow that to work like that, but it does. Okay, we'll do that. Entrance. Exit. 6 trains. Yeah, 6 is the max. That's the highest chain lift hill. I don't know why, like, different coasters have different speeds for the chain lift hill. Some max out at 5. Some can go up to 6 or 7. A little different, a little something strange. Alright, what height are we at? 25. We need to go down by 2. We can do that and go straight that way. Oh, I didn't know you could change the chain lift speed. Yeah. Is it an open RCT thing? I don't think so. Hey, look at that. Retro Rewind Podcast, welcome in. Welcome, guys. Thank you for the raid. How's it going? How is your stream? Welcome in. Let me give you a shout out. I think I saw, I kind of lurked for a little bit. I saw that, I think you're preparing for a longer stream you have coming up. But yeah, if you want to, if you guys aren't following Retro Rewind Podcast channel, please go check him out. He's about to do, I think, what, a 12-hour stream or longer coming up here around Thanksgiving. I'll definitely need to remember to at least check in for a little bit during that. I'm not sure what my plans are, but I would like to at least come by and say hello a little bit. So, welcome in, Retro Raid. Thank you, guys. Ashley, good to see you. 3 hugs for free. Hey, there you go. That's a good tagline right there. Free hugs, $5. Yep, doing a subathon tomorrow from 7 to 7. Okay, so it is tomorrow. Excellent. I saw your post on Twitter and I didn't see the actual date. So I was like, what day is it on? I'm not sure. So, excellent. I will look back at your post and try to check in. Should have some time tomorrow to be able to do that. But yeah. And Ashley, I've been enjoying your tweets through the whole month about being thankful. Those have been great. Really enjoying that. So keep it up. Good to be thankful. God has done so much for us. So, but yeah, I saw that you were doing quite a variety of stuff. So I'll be sure to check out your post on that. National Gratitude Month is one of my favorites. Yeah, no, that's awesome. I like that. And it's a good reminder for us to be mindful about all the many blessings and things to be grateful for in our lives. And I appreciate that. Welcome in. Good to see you guys. God bless you guys. Yeah, tonight we're working through another scenario, and this is the 99th one that I've done so far out of 146 out of both games. So I'm excited to be working my way through all these fun scenarios that I've only barely scratched the surface of as a kid. So it's been a good reminder to me with some of the hard things we're going through this season. Yeah, and even with the hard things, there's always good things in there that God is, working through. And when those hard things are over, there's things to be thankful for as well. So I would like to stay on, but unfortunately I have to go to bed so I can have enough energy tomorrow. That totally makes sense. Have a great night. Get some good rest. And I'm guessing then as well that you might be more on the East Coast than the West Coast. So I probably won't be there at the beginning of your stream, but I will try to jump in when I can. So say hello. Have a great night. Thank you for the raid, guys, and take care. God bless. So many great people in the Christian streaming community. Thank you. Actually, you know what? Tree's in the way. All right, tree. Oh, well that works, I guess. And then we'll just put a couple smaller trees around. Put a gong out front. some of these little statues. I don't know. Something interesting. Alright. Well, oh, and introductions. I'm sorry. All of you guys that came over in the raid, thank you for coming over. I'm Fuzzy Pickles, Christian variety streamer, and we are playing through Rollercoaster Tycoon 2 using the Open RCT2 mod, which adds a lot of functionality, bug fixes, quality of life enhancements, and we've been playing pretty regularly, almost every Tuesday for a long time now. I've been playing Rollercoaster Tycoon, and we're working our way through all of the scenarios, and we're right around 2/3 of the way done, so having a blast doing that. And yeah, so oh yeah, I wanted to build a kiosk right there. It's a good spot for one. And we should probably be putting... Did they put a bathroom over here somewhere? We try to at least, like, see things a little better. There's a bathroom down here somewhere. I didn't put one up here. So maybe it'd be good to put, like, one there. And then another one there. Okay. Souvenir stall. Is that our first one? That is. We could use some food over here too, I guess. And I think that's it, because we're not doing seafood because it's kind of more expensive anyways. So, oh, we didn't even put any benches over here yet, have we? Oh no, that's garbage cans. Did some over there. There. It's like I thought I took the trees away from my view. No, they came back. Alright, we need to have... I think we just need another handyman over here. Well, we can have an overlap. It's a little messy and we're having food here, so it's probably good to put another one over here. And then I'll also have one unassigned. Benny's gonna hang out with me over here so I can grab him at any point and drop him somewhere. Things are looking pretty good. Yeah. Kind of slowing on guests a little bit. We've been a little bit slower on building some stuff, so let's keep trucking here. You know, we haven't done a dinghy slide. Or should we do log flume? Water is a little different. That's really long. I don't think we need one that long. How big is this one? Kind of big, but we got a lot of space. And we can build inside of it a little bit. Let's do it. We can always do something here or just have a lot of fun trees and scenery items and things, so. Alright, how many logs we got? 4? Yeah, no chance. We're gonna have at least 20. Alright, we'll let those guys, guessing we're playing a disgusting state of the past. But we've been assigning people. What is wrong here? It's getting messy. Who is the guy responsible for this? Not you. Not you. Holy cow. Who's supposed to be over here? Is it Nelly? Are you trapped? Oh, you're trapped. I see. You're not supposed to be over there. That's why. Alright, that would explain it. Let's give you some help here. So, with this one here, he was kind of a little bit on the shorter side anyway, so let's do that. Alright, that's looking good already. That guy's coming that way. This is a little bit messy here. Maybe this guy should have... Here, let's... First of all, maybe we try to make sure he doesn't go into these queue lines. That will help a little bit. Cynthia. And you know what? Let's change their color to green color. That looks nice. Alright, she's going down. She's going to clean all that. Good. I think it's looking much better now. Right, this person... Make sure they don't go in the queue line. Oh, look at that. They were missing that one little spot, so they weren't going to clean that. Alright, that's looking a lot better. This, on the other hand, is a little bit messy. Get rid of these. I don't need to see those. Okay, not you. Matthew S. Nope. Trying to figure out who is supposed to be in this section as well. Help you out there. Lindsay, where are you at? Nope. I think we just looked at Lindsay. Kathy? Nope. Cynthia? Nope. Carl? Oh, it's Carl. Let's take a little bit off his plate right there. Just because he doesn't need to do those. Oh, and there's a little bit right here actually. That exit. There. Okay. That will be enough. Actually, you know what? Let's take off this. Put him over here. And this guy, whoops. We'll just give him those two. Take that off. Doesn't need to go into the queue line. Okay. That looks good. Alright. People should be happy. It is really clean. What else are people thinking? Oop, not that one. We want to look at the people. Run out of cash, feeling sick, clean and tidy. See, look at that, clean and tidy. That was a good value. That was a good value. Anything else maxed out that can be increased? This one again. Go up a tiny bit. Okay. I think we're doing pretty good. Oh, this one can be... Who we at? How many people are in on this right now? 20 people? I'd love for more people to be on this. Okay. Looking good. We're almost at 1,000 guests. That's pretty good. Maybe do a few more trees and things. Okay, that looks nicer. The trees really add to it. Okay. Oh, we probably should get some more mechanics. Again, if any of you guys would like to be a part of our staff, if you want to be a mechanic, a handyman, or an entertainer, so I probably could get a couple more entertainers just for fun. Because it makes sense to have like panda bears and gorillas, because it's... Oh, I guess elephants make sense too. We're in kind of a jungly area. There's a couple more. So, oh, yeah. Okay, let's open this up. I forgot about this ride. We got so distracted. We'll do that. The ride is $2. Let's do 3. See what that does, see how fast people pile up. People like vlog flumes usually. I feel like that was a more popular one, at least that I remember. So we'll see what people think. And there is room here. We could put something kind of in the middle. We're only using about probably a third to 2/5. Maybe 2/5 of the park. It's a nice little overhead view. That's cool. I was thinking, what if we did something like this right in the middle? Actually, instead of there, let's do it over one. And we'll put the entrance here, exit here. Okay. Okay, that's a good speed. All right, you are now open. What are people thinking about this ride? Really good value. Excellent. Let's do 350 because the excitement is up to 450. And now they're like, I can't afford it. I'm looking at everyone. Pause it again. Twist. What's that one? That right over there? The rocket ship one? No, the... Oh no, that's the log flume. Good value, huh? Okay. Well, don't have to twist my arm twice. $4 it is. Okay. Alright, they're not saying it's a good value anymore, so it's probably pretty decently priced. Oh, what are they waiting? 5 seconds? Waiting for a full load. Yeah, they don't need to wait for a full load. They can just go. This one, are they waiting for a full load? No, don't wait for a full load. Just go. Actually, probably every 4 seconds might work. There's enough. There's enough of these guys here. Oh, maybe. There's a little bit of a gap right there, though. Maybe wait every 6 seconds. We'll do that to see what that does if they start piling up. Then we can have them go a little faster. Okay. Next. What we got left? Still got quite a few things to discover. Maybe let's put a hold on the coasters. Try to get other things. We need to get balloons at some point. Oh, we got the inverted roller coaster. That's pretty good. And the Wild Mouse, the Virginia Reel. There's some pretty good ones here. Okay. Oh yeah, there's this new one. 49ers Fury. That's. I found a couple of these that are a little bit smaller. Maybe it's just this one. Yeah, this one's not too big. We put it like over here. Something like that. 2 trains, 7 cars. Chain lift hill. Feeling Swank. Sorry I didn't keep that conversation going with you. My apologies if you're still here. Does it change the ride stats that much? It might affect it a little bit just because there's a little bit higher average, or it contributes to the average speed. If you increase the chain lift hill speed. But I think if anything, it just helps the throughput go a little bit faster. Sorry about that. We could just chill and play the game. Okay. Good. I was hoping he wouldn't just be like, well, he's not talking to me. I'm out of here. No. I'm sure most people don't feel that way, but I'm sure some do. So, but yeah, it's more of a thing I do just to, like I said, have the it not take so long, because it's usually the slowest part of the ride, and so if you can have a faster chain lift hill, like here it's 6. It's kind of funny how much faster 6 miles an hour feels compared to like 4 or 5. So, but it just seems to help, because when you're watching some of these rides, especially if they have a long hill like this, sometimes the chain lift hill takes as long as half of the ride does after that. So All right, I think we'll do $5 to start with. All right, we need to get a pathway out here. So I will get, oops. I'll at least get these guys coming out. And then let's tap off from this. Yeah, it gets people on and off faster. I didn't know OpenRCT had that. I mean, I think it's just whatever threshold that a coaster allows, rather than it just being like something that's in OpenRCT 2, because I believe it's something that I would also do in the base game before I even used or knew about the mod. So, because I would noticed it, I was like, I want to go faster, and some of them would let me and some wouldn't. So, it just depends. Let's see here. I kind of want to actually. Do that. I would like to also, maybe if we come out this way. There we go. So now that connects too. So we have a big loop right there. That's good. We'll have to, oops, not that one. We'll have to get some more handymen to cover all these paths. Now that we have more places for people to leave trash and vomit. Because if there's ever a space you don't have it patrolled, that's where you're going to see more of that. Not fun. Okay. There's that. And our friend over here, let's have him patrol that while we get someone to take this area. Actually, seeing through the rides is kind of helpful. Oh, we need to have someone take that one. We need to have that other guy patrol that one spot. Okay, that's enough for him. For her, Lily, there's a lot of women. And Karina. It's funny, they all look the same. Okay, and you, oh look at that, they've already thrown up on our nice, clean new pathway. Are you the one that's here? Yes. There. Okay, that is good to go. Could put something here. Let's see what kind of gentle rides. Do we want to do a Ferris wheel? Ferris wheel could be nice. Right here. Entrance. Exit. Since it's a gentle rides. Usually gentle rides don't need that long of a queue line anyways, because they're never going to be that popular. There's not going to be like this mad buildup of people wanting to go on a Ferris wheel or a merry-go-round very much. Because they like the exciting rides. They're just kind of there for those that have a lower intensity threshold. So... Alright, we're looking pretty good. 1,100 guests on their way up. Halfway through September. We'll have to chunk out a few more coasters and stuff. And I think $1 is fine. Really good value, that's fine. There's not huge line of people there, so I don't mind it being cheaper. We just need to draw more people to this end of the park anyways, so... oh, I didn't get the TVs for this. Okay. Okay. We did that. You could do another motion simulator. There's two, yeah. There's two different, movies. Whatever. What do they call them? Films. We've already done the Thrill Rider, so we'll do Avenging Aviators. And we'll bump that to 250. Is that? Yeah, okay. Wait, why? Not really thinking here. That just needs to be normal. Okay. Cool. Alright, we can sit and watch this one. Bump that up a tiny bit. Just kind of check and see how lines are looking in different places. Did we put a new handyman over here? Who was it? Karina? No. Quite a few people throwing up over there. Did we? Where's our new person? That's the thing, when they're not numbers, when they have their names, you have to remember who's who. Is it Nelly? No, it wasn't Nelly. Where you must have popped them in somewhere, and then they didn't. We didn't move them to the area. All right, who is it? Not Alma. It's got to go one by one. Bernard? No. Carl? No. Karina? Nope, that's the other side. Cynthia? Nope. Katie? Kathy? Lily? It was Lily. Lily is stuck somewhere else. That's what it was. Okay, we'll bring Benny over here to help you out. That's the thing, if you don't move them into their patrol zone, sometimes they don't ever, like, pathfind to get to their patrol zone. I don't know why it's like that. You think they'd be like, oh, I'm not in my patrol zone, I'm gonna head over to where I need to be. But I guess that doesn't It doesn't fully translate. You don't hire them for their brains. That's true. You've got a point there. If you did, they wouldn't be doing that. Everyjohn, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate that. Thank you for being here. What were you playing? What was going on in your stream? Thank you so much. I'm Fuzzy Pickles, Christian variety streamer. We're playing some Rollercoaster Tycoon. It was playing the original Rollercoaster Tycoon. Excellent. How was it? What scenario were you doing? Are you new to it? Have you been playing for a while? Did you have a good time? Hopefully you were. Alright. Which one do we want to do? We usually do this one a lot, so let's do this one. Was playing and beating Trinity Islands. Nice. I remember that one. Very cool. Did you finish the scenario? Did you were you successful? Used to play a lot. Same goes for the sequel. Nice. Yeah, I remember playing this game a lot. The first one when I was a kid, but I never really made my way through all the scenarios. We would have it installed on the computer. We'd play the first few. I had the first game and the expansion packs for the first game, and didn't have the second game as a kid. And we would kind of work our way through some of the first ones from each of the expansions in the base game. But for some reason, we never really made it through past the first 5 or 8 scenarios. And, oh, thank you, Autobot. Automod. We would end up reinstalling it again on a new computer or something like that, or I'm not sure by the time we got back to playing it again, and we'd have to start over because you need those check marks. So, to actually unlock more scenarios. So, yeah, that was my experience with it. That should be long enough. I don't want too long of queue lines. We'll put this at $5. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Appreciate that. It got pretty tough in the later scenarios. Yeah. And as a kid, you don't really think of a lot of different aspects that go into making a good park. And so I always had a hard time with pricing things and where to put things and space. I would make the longest queue line, so half the park would be in my log flume queue line. And I'd wonder why I'm not making any money, because everyone is stuck in a queue line. So yeah, there's some tough ones out there. Trinity Islands, kick your butt for the first time, beat it the second time. Yeah, some of them. What was it? Amity Airfields. I remember that one was like that for me. You needed such a large number of guests in the park to beat that scenario, and I literally resulted to custom building some very, very simple coasters and just spamming them to try to get the guest generation cap high enough to get people in the park. I got to the end of the scenario at one point and didn't pass it, so I went back to a later point and to try to do like the final year 3 or whatever it is, to try to get people in, and just went crazy trying to get people in the park. And yeah, launched freefall is a good value. You don't say. Well, there's not a lot of people in line, so I don't mind keeping it lower. I'd like to have at least some people built up there. Corkscrew Follies was your fave. Ah, okay. Next one is Katie's World. Katie's World, isn't that like is it a smaller park? Or am I thinking of a different one? Or it like comes with a bunch of stuff already? It's really crowded here. Well, maybe you need to branch out and go somewhere else. Oh, look at that. The River Rapids is very popular right now. Interesting. That was not that popular a while back. Hence the lack of TV screens. Marketing is key. Keep on marketing the park. Yeah, I try to not market if I can help it and just try to be strategic with what I'm building. Because each ride adds to the overall number, adds to the cap of guest generation that your park will allow. And so I try to let the rides kind of bring in more people. But if I'm getting desperate, I'll do some marketing. So, but yeah, marketing can be pretty, what are people thinking? It was great. Okay, people just need to find out that it's here still. Marketing is a pretty strong tool, so. Katie's World is small one based on a real life park. Okay, that's why, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay. Cool. Well, good luck on that one. We need to add some more trees. I think we're at a point where we can do that. We only need about 350 guests, so we're getting close. I really like this kind of tool to add trees and stuff. Makes it a lot quicker. Fills out areas pretty nicely. Let's see. Why don't we put something like that in there? I like to try to put more fun decoration items around. Not really doing enough of those. Alright. But yeah, so because I hadn't been ever going through very many scenarios, one of my goals is to complete all of them. I've only done so few of them, so it's been a lot of fun. We're on Park 99 out of 146, so we're getting ever so closer. Alright, where do we want to expand to next? We've kind of done that. We kind of need to branch off to one of these islands. I could put something here. I don't want to, like, make it too close. I like having lots of space, because this is a big park. Entrance. Exit. That will do it. This is pretty low. Could do $1. I don't know if that's too much. Maybe we'll just leave it at 70 cents for now. We'll come back to it and see how popular it gets. I usually use a plugin to manage my ride ticket prices, and nobody's in the queue line, huh? Too expensive, huh? Not paying that much. All right. Alright, what are we at? Do we need to fix this? No, reliability is okay. What about this? One of our main rides here that was here. 68%. Still thinking that's great. Let's keep looking at some of these queue lines. That's still good. Let's put these down to 350. Alright, is this getting 11 people in the queue line? Let's go down a tiny bit. So as the ride ages, it will also, oh man, this is a bit, it'll draw in less people, or the value will go down. So you'll need to adjust your prices. So no, they're saying it's great. Okay, they're not complaining about the price. Not a lot of people are waiting in line. I mean, only 6 people can ride it at once anyways, so we don't need that long of a line, so we could add a more regular tile there. So there's 3 trains, 6, so there's 18 people on the ride at maximum at any given time. Alright, let's see what people are saying here. Really good value. Okay, let's go back up to $1. People can pile up around this ride pretty quick too, so we'll see. Alright, I think we just need to start building on the water here. So I think I'll wait to do the dinghy slide when we get on land, because it doesn't have the greatest support limits. So, is there anything kind of smaller? Ooh, that's kind of cool looking. Can we do this? Flip it. Oops. Oh well. Well, it's there now. Alright, well, we'll make it work. 1 train. Really? How about 2 trains? Alright, it can only go 5 miles an hour. Wait for a full load. How about we wait a minimum of like 15 seconds? And I'm guessing this will be pretty exciting, so we'll at least put it at $4. And let's work on getting... Ooh, it's up there. Alright, let's have it go down. I think that's the right height. 10 feet? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Actually, you know what? Let's have it go... like that. That's plenty. Looks great. Open that up. Gotta head to bed. Good night. Good night with the rest of the scenario fighting. Thank you. If I don't get to chat with you, have a good Thanksgiving. Thank you, Swank. I appreciate it. Have a happy Thanksgiving as well if I don't see you. God bless, and I will try to catch your next stream as well. I know you're not just like myself, except for Tuesdays as much as possible. I don't always have the most consistent schedule. only when I know I don't have things going on and I'm not doing this or that. So, but thank you for coming to hang out. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you another time. Sounds good. Cool. All right. See you, my friend. How long is this? Okay, why don't we do every 20 seconds? That'll give some time for people to get in there. So 2 trains, 7 cars, 4 per car, 7, so 28. Wow, we can have 56 people on this ride at one time if both trains are full. That's pretty good. Even comes with a loop. That's nice. Okay. Oh, it has brakes and everything. This is a good design coaster. I like the rides that have the brakes before the station platform, just so we don't have any issues with brake failure and then having trains crash into each other. Alright, what are people thinking? It was great. Really good deal for the photo. Okay. Very cool. What are people thinking in general right now? Ran out of cash, feeling sick, bathroom. Okay, feeling very sick. Alright, we can do some more bathrooms. I know that doesn't help if you're feeling sick, but we can at least put one here. Oh, we got some more food stalls. Excellent. Let's do some food stalls. Hot dogs. Hot dogs are pretty good. Oh, do we get any other drinks? Or is it just coffee? Yeah, we can do coffee. It's cheaper than soft drink. We'll give it that. I think donuts are kind of the same thing too. Maybe. Well. Yeah. They only cost 40 cents. Okay, let's get another handyman over here. So we got that. Let's get another ride. Maybe we can do and all these other ones. I don't know if I'll do mini helicopters or the mini golf. Mini golf is kind of boring. Entrance. Exit. People, I mean, the circus is kind of boring too. The throughput is so low in the mini golf that it's hard to justify wanting to do that one. Everyone's always waiting in line. People are literally complaining and waiting to get off of the ride. Like, I made a mistake. I don't want to do this. Let me off. And they have to wait till the person in front of them is done before they can start the next hole. Or finish the last hole so they can get off. They're always complaining. I would enjoy it. I like mini golf, but you know what? I'm not the one riding the rides. That's these people. So Okay, so we can do another ride here. I want to do that. Maybe we can do that dinghy slide here. I do like that one. That's kind of compact, but this one's kind of nice too. This one's kind of weird because then you have a really long queue line trying to get up that high. Let's do this one. Ooh, this one's kind of cool. It can loop around. Ah, the wooden coaster. That's pretty neat. Let's do that. $16 boats. All right, 16 is the magic number for this one, I guess, huh? We shall see. All right, let's come down to, what was it, 10? 10. It's 15. One more down. We can do something else in the middle. I'll wait. I'll connect it here to get across at some point. Well, we can do that. There we go. All right, let's get a queue line. Is this done yet? It is. All right, let's open it up. This one can maybe be like $4 at least. So at least give some more places for people to walk. All these people that say that it's too crowded, they can head over this way and have more places to walk. See some new stuff. Okay, it's starting to build up a little bit. Hey, chill California, welcome in. Good to see you, my friend. How are you doing tonight? Good to see ya. What's up with you? Twin? Wait, how are we twins again? Doing great, how are you? I am doing fantastic. We're having a great time with a scenario here. We're getting close to the end. We got the last half of the final year, and we only need about 150 guests. We're getting close. We're just chugging away here. Oh, just slang. Okay. Don't mind me being old. What's that word mean? What are you talking about? Anyways. I usually don't feel that old, but then I start talking to people and then they remind me of how old I really am. So thank you. Way to keep me humble. Okay. What if we put that there? Have we gotten any awards? Heidi's Park. The awards you get help with guest generation as well. So if you can get some awards, that will help bring more people to your park. So. Okay, so we got hats. We can keep finding more places to put hat stalls. We can also try not to get rid of all our trees. Try to place more of these guys around as we can. Okay. Can't put... There's a tree in the way. Okay, thank you. Alright. It's looking better. Complaining game, come on, just place them. Want more trees? You can't put it, there's a tree in the way. Okay, then don't put a tree right there then, move it over. Getting ready for Thanksgiving, chill? Getting ready for, you do anything fun for Thanksgiving? Visiting your family, hanging out with some family. Nice. Are you cooking anything? Are you contributing to that? Is there something that you do really well? I know one thing that I'll usually put together is the green bean casserole. Usually pretty good at that, so that's kind of fun. I don't cook a whole lot otherwise, so it's one way for me to contribute, I guess. Can't cook? I can cook some, but I've kind of got down the green bean casserole, so I enjoy doing that. Where else? We need some water. Some more lily pads around. Stop complaining, just put the lily pads down. It's a lot of them, but that's okay. Looks good. Okay. It's a lot faster than placing them individually. Okay, so we got that. Let's keep pushing through here. What do we got? We got Rotodrop and the top spin. Let's do a couple of those here, huh? Okay, we can do an entrance there and exit there. Let's do the intense mode. Sounds delicious. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. People always think it's really boring. But, yeah, I mean, you have the base, you have the green beans. I like to use canned green beans just because I grew up eating canned green beans. And then cream and mushroom soup. But then, after that, you get to add in some fun things like onion powder and garlic powder. If you want some cooked bacon, you can do that. You can do some, like, cooked brown onions and stuff, too. So let's just do 250. Well, let's see. How many people can fit on this ride? Is that only like 8 people? Only like 8 people. Okay, let's put this back up to like $3. And you get, the fried onions and whatever. It's good. It works out nicely. I wasn't a huge fan of green beans as a kid, but they've grown on me, and I enjoy the green bean casserole, so that might be weird. All right. Is there what's your favorite dish? What's your favorite thing on Thanksgiving? Is there a certain part that you enjoy a lot? Is there a certain side that you gravitate to? I know my wife, she loves the stuffing. That's one of her favorites. Honey baked ham is pretty good. Yeah, I do enjoy when people have ham and turkey. I like turkey. A lot of people don't like turkey. But it's nice to have a variety. So having the ham as well is nice. Yeah. I feel like that's kind of a little more popular or common. You've never had turkey. Interesting. Is that just a normal kind of tradition to have ham instead of turkey? Some people just don't like it at all. Nothing wrong with that. I know it's easy to cook it a little too dry, so I completely understand. Alright, what height are we at? 15. Alright, exit. Where's the exit coming out? It's coming out right there. Perfect. There we go. I guess I come from a Hispanic background, so I don't know. Okay. No, that makes sense. So I'm sure there's just, certain cultures, they, gravitate to certain dishes or certain things, and so, no, that makes sense. Knowing my family will end up making carne asada. Hey, there you go. That sounds good. I know we had 2 different Friendsgivings with some friends from church and stuff like that. And so one was just kind of random, which I think the main thing was actually pulled pork. To do like pulled pork sandwiches or this or that. And then another one we did was Italian. So we had like a pasta bar. So something to be a little different. It didn't have to be like literally Thanksgiving food every time. And then we'll be having it with my in-laws, my wife's folks. We'll be having a good time just having it traditional. So we'll have turkey and all that stuff. So I like turkey, but probably the best turkey I've had was deep fried turkey. If you haven't had a chance to have that or do it that way, it is dangerous if you don't do it right, but I do recommend trying that. Cash. We've been cash positive quite a bit. We've been doing pretty good. Park value, cool. All right, so we are 50 away, and we got about 3 months left. We got July, August, September, October. Okay, about 3.5. Okay, so we got that. That was a little tight in there, but not too bad. We could do something small in here. Anything else? We could do like a small maze. Would a mini maze fit in here? I don't... Yeah, that's kind of tight. Anything smaller? What else are we researching? What have we got left? No more shops and stalls. We're fine with that. Okay, it's working. I don't know if we'll end up getting much else. Oh, we did get the road drop. Do I want to squeeze that in there? No. Kind of a tighter spot. I could do this. Yeah. We'll do it. Actually, the entrance on this side. Exit there. Okay. Probably gonna be at least $3. What are people thinking here? Great. Photo, really good value. Okay, so it's not too expensive. So if anything, it's a bit cheap. We'll let that be. Okay. $3. That's fine. Just trying to get people in the door. We got a lot of cash. We're doing well. So I can't complain. For me, I feel like favorite dish, I don't know. It's hard for me to just like one thing. I do like turkey, but with a caveat to that, I like the dark meat because it's much more moist and flavorful. It's really easy to overcook a turkey and for it to just be dry. And then if you have white meat, it's very blah. There's not a lot of flavor. So I do like to gravitate towards the dark meat. Alright, let's see how things are going. Let's get another handyman. We got some areas here that could use... Let's just make it a little bit smaller. Use a little help. It's a little bit crazy over here. It's getting pretty messy. My favorite food is probably shrimp pasta. Ah, okay, so like with like a creamy base, like a Alfredo sauce or something like that, maybe. That sounds good. Yeah, I do like shrimp too. I don't have it as much as I probably want, but shrimp is pretty good. Yeah, it's so good. Yeah. I like getting, they have this like butter garlic shrimp from Costco in their freezer section, and I believe they're raw as well, so you cook them fresh, and those are pretty good. I like that. Oh shoot, who was the one that we just placed down here? Is it you, Katie? Yes. Okay. There we go. Okay. There's a little extra space, a little bit more of a walkway there. Okay, that works. Yeah, it's so good. Okay, you've had that then? Okay. Well, oh no, that was the other, with Alfredo. Yeah, I feel like it goes well. I feel like shrimp wouldn't be as good with a tomato-based sauce. But something creamy, it's pretty good. Oh, we need to put TV monitors here. Trying to keep people happy. We're doing pretty good. People are generally happy. Let's put this down to $1. I don't think people are going to, even though the excitement level is there, for some reason people just don't want to ride it. I don't know what people are thinking. They want to go on something with thrilling. I guess it's not intense enough, so it's a combination. The excitement level to them is a combination of excitement and intensity. I don't know. Not sure what they're after. All right, this one, we bumped it up a little too high. People are not in line for this one as much anymore. All right, we can drop that one a little bit. It's still kind of quiet in the back side of the park over here, in this far side, which it makes sense. It's always going to be busier closer to the entrance where people are coming in. But we're trying to get people to kind of spread out a little more, if possible. Can we build a bathroom over here somewhere? We could do another one. And, you know, we should probably do an information kiosk. There's probably one over here that I just can't see, but it's okay. That is okay. All right, we're getting close. Oh, look at that. We're almost at our thing there. We got a month and a half left. No, 2.5 months. We're looking great. Let's keep building, just so we don't. That's what you don't want to do, is forget what you need to do, and just kind of sit around and wait, and then get in trouble by not keeping things going. We can do some go-karts though. Go-karts will be next. That will be a good one. Okay. Cool. All right, so we got that. Could do some go-karts over here. And I've made a couple of them here. Was there one that someone else made? No, I didn't download any other ones. That one's a nice narrow one. Is there a spot that would work well in? Could do something like that over here. We can do a couple go-kart tracks. How about that? 14 cars. And what's the height marker? It looks a little high. 15. Okay, we just need to go down one. So there we go. Running over here really fast. What does it set to? $2? $2.50. Can't afford go-karts. It's not really that expensive. All right, 1,600 guests. We did it. We got it. And it's still growing. Okay. Let's do another one back over here like we were thinking. And we got, what, 2 months? Let's try to come up with another design that works out pretty good. Adds a little bit more excitement to it. Some smooth turns. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you probably should put the entrance and exit in first, just so we can build around them. Okay. Kind of wish it wasn't so tall on the entrance, but that's okay. Will that work if we go straight? No, that's in the way. Alright, now it'll work. Oh, okay, that's not going to work. It's going to run into them. Okay, forget that. Down to 10 feet. Okay. Any special thing? No, there's no special. There you go. I don't like this right here, but we're kind of stuck unless we do something else. What if... Let's do a little bit different here. What if instead... There, that's better. Okay, I like that. We can save the design as well. So we have to open it and let it run first. Okay, let's get the queue line set up. Oh, I didn't realize it put lily pads even on the grass. But they only were on the water. Okay, that's okay. All right, that looks good. Let's put a couple trees back, and that will look good. All right. benches. Garbage can here and there. And that will, that'll do it for that. Oh, TV screens. Gotta keep people happy. Okay. Food-wise, do we have food over here? I don't think we do. No. We could put, some food stalls down here. Okay. I think that might kind of do it. We can try to make things look a little nicer here and there, but that might be about it. Find the spaces where we can throw a decoration or two. They probably make no sense where I'm putting them. But, hey, it looks nice. Okay. What else do we want to do? We don't have any other pathways kind of going around. We could try to do coaster over here really quick. What are the coasters we got? Try to do about one of everything. We didn't do anything of this. Ooh, that looks pretty crazy. Alright, this looks a little more tame. Still really big though. Do our own pathways. Right, 2 trains, 8 cars. Hill speed, wow, up to 7. Alright, and if I want to... Ah, darn. I was thinking I could have come off here, but I have that little pagoda building thing, but you know what? We'll, have to nix that. Okay. Got that. Let's try to have this pathway. Come out here. All right. At least $4. How about $5? $5. That's good enough. Let's do those. Ooh, we're getting a lot of people. Nice. People are like, "Ah, I heard a new coaster's coming in. Let's go check it out." Or the more likely, "Hey, I heard there's another way to get to the other side of the park." You know what, it's probably gonna get backed up, so we'll add one more in there. Make that 4 segments. Okay. Oh man, we still only have 5. Let's get 10. Shoot. I forgot that we didn't get any more handyman or mechanics. How many rides do we have now? 32 rides. Really, we should have at least 8. Yeah, so 10 is plenty. Make people really happy. Lots of entertainers. And get a bunch of them. And you know what? We're gonna make them mow the grass with the very limited amount of time we have left. Got the lawnmower brigade in full force. Got a lot of trees though, so probably there's probably not too much to mow, honestly. Or not as much. You know what? That's okay. We will keep them busy in the last few minutes we have of this park before we sign our name and save it and probably never come back again. Usually what happens, I save the game anyways. Oh, what if? Maybe years down the road, hey, let's take a look at that one park I did. Probably won't happen, but wishful thinking. Too many trees. I wonder if they'll get like boxed in because there's not enough places to walk. Alright. They're working on it. Got quite a few people over here. This is probably the biggest area, just because we haven't really put trees over here yet. Got quite a few people mowing. Is he mowing still? Yeah, he's mowing. There we go. We didn't even get our balloon stalled. Bummer. Alright, well, we finished this scenario with almost 100 extra guests. If we really wanted to, we probably could have easily have gotten another 100 on top of that. But, man, we almost had a company value of just shy of $500,000 in, well, that's in early 2000s money, so that would probably be about, what, 3 billion now? No, just joking. Alright. Inflation has not been incorporated in our values here. Where would the park with the best roller coasters? Hey, I'll take it. Looks like most of them are mowing grass as well. You're just kind of just walking. Put you over here, Lisa. You're kind of stuck too, Nelly. Okay. Oh, cool. Let's find a good spot for a thumbnail. Oh, we're over here. Okay, let's... I like seeing the water and the lily pads, but I want to find a good spot with some good decorations. Is this too much? I want to go with something more exciting than Crooked House. I do like seeing the maze there. Oops. So maybe we do something like that. All right. Well, there you go. Yeah, I think we'll just. I don't think I'll go into anything else. I think we'll end the stream here. We'll find someone that we can raid out to, and yeah, we'll send you guys off to another person to enjoy. We'll bless them, and yeah. So, all right, let me save it really quick. Save game, and let's see who is around. Who's still streaming at this hour? Looks like everyone is on Twitch. I don't think there's anyone on Rumble, so we'll just raid out on Twitch. Let's see. You know, let's raid out again to someone that we met recently. He's an Australian Christian streamer, and he is playing Borderlands 4. Going over to Pure Night Owl. So, you can give him a follow over there and encourage him. That would be awesome. Please check him out. We'll let me get this going, and we will. I should hopefully be streaming tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, let's get the raid going. Okay, excellent. Sorry I was gone for a bit. I'm gonna head to bed. God bless. Hey, no worries. I'm just raiding out. Anyways, we just finished the scenario, so appreciate you hanging out, lurking, whatever. But yeah, have a great rest of your night. Get some good rest, and I hope to be live tomorrow, but I'm not gonna say for sure just in case something weird happens. But hopefully we'll be live tomorrow. Maybe we'll play Outer Worlds or maybe something different. I don't know. We'll see. But have a great night, guys. God bless. We'll see you in the next stream. Take care.